Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Marvel Legends review. Here I have the Spider-Man 3 Symbiote Suit Spider-Man. This figure retails for $29.99. I got mine from a pre-order. I did see it in person before my pre-order shipped, but I was unable to cancel the pre-order, so I just had to wait for this figure to come in. But this was one of the figures that I was waiting for. I was really excited to have it. $30 sucks, but you know, at least we got the figure. That's all I'm going to say. We got a full assortment of hands. We got the mask, the emo Toby. And we got this new effect piece here. There's the barcode if you're looking for it in stores. Side art has that. Other side has that one. And then the top has the logo, of course. And on the back you get a little read-up here of the figure. But anyway, let's go ahead and open it up. Now that he's out of the package, we can take a look at the accessories. I wanted to start off with the backdrop, though. The backdrop here, it's kind of like a bit of a cityscape, reminiscent to the, a film that it's from, but I kind of wish it was the scene where he's like looking in the skyscraper's window and he sees his reflection. I kind of wish they did something like that. Nonetheless, if you want that backdrop, there's what it looks like. There's more new tooling on this figure than I first expected, but accessories-wise, he comes with quite a bit. He has the full assortment of hands, unlike the retro card version, so he does come with the two thwips, of course. Gotta have the thwips. These are fully painted as well, not too bad. Actually looks pretty good compared to the retro card regular release. He's got his grips. This one came with the retro card, this one did not. They did give us both, thankfully. Both of which are fully painted as well. Appreciate that. He comes with both of the fists as well. Cool. Head sculpts. He's got two here. He's got the masked sculpt, which I will put on the figure. It's not easy to tell, like, dead on, but from the side, they actually misprinted my eye on this one. It's appropriate. This one is actually too low. So I might go in there with a silver Sharpie or something else just to fill in that eye. On camera with the glare it looks fine, but to my eye I definitely see that they missed quite a bit of paint on that, so that does suck for me personally. On a shelf you might not see it, but I was considering getting a custom head sculpt. Speaking of which, it is just a reuse of the No Way Home version of the head sculpt. It's not a new mold, unfortunately. I wish it was. It sucks that it isn't. He also comes with this effect piece here of Venom's head. It basically just fits over your Marvel Legends figure's head. You can kind of fiddle with it to get it exactly where you want. I think the idea here is you put it on like this, thread it through the neck, and then put on the head sculpt so it looks somewhat like that. At least that's what it looked like on the back of the package. Although, again, you can you can put it wherever you want. I think this is where the back of the package says, but that looks pretty cool. I do like that. I wish the black plastic was a bit closer to, this sheen. This is a little too flat for me. And obviously you got to take the head sculpt back off. Oof, that did not like how that felt to put back on. But emo Toby here, I think this looks pretty good. They got the hair sculpt right. It is a new sculpt. I think they printed the eye on this one a little too high on mine, so that does suck, but likeness is there, I would say. Especially from like a distance. I think that definitely looks like, black suit, emo Tobey Maguire. I don't have a suited body Marvel Legends figure to put that head on, but when I get one, I will. But here's how the figure looks with his mask on, and oof, I like that. This is looking good. Yes, I've wanted this since they showed off the, the original, the retro card, and the 3-pack version with this body. But man, he looks good. I like this quite a lot. Very nostalgic for me, and he actually catches the light pretty nicely too. He still has that wobbly torso piece, like the the other version of this figure, but. One thing I did want to point out, there is, like I said, a little bit more new tooling on here than I expected. Their logos are different. So he's got those big, longer legs that kind of go inward towards the top. But And then he's got, the splayed out legs at the bottom. I didn't actually know that the logos were different on these figures. So, yeah, new tooling on both of them. Basically, the torso and the midsection piece are completely new for this figure. I think everything else is practically the same. I don't see anything that's new here. I am slightly concerned about the hips on this figure, but considering it's in black plastic, I don't think it'll be any issue. Yeah, I'm still not a fan of how that feels. Yeah, I do not like how that feels. Ugh. It does have the drop-down hinges. Oh, I'm not moving that one. That felt like it was about to break. I'm okay pushing it out like that, but I am not kicking it forward. That definitely feels like something's about to snap. Let me make sure. I think I'm in the clear for now, but be careful if you want to kick the leg forward. Kicking it out is fine. You can kick it out and push it back in. I don't see any issue there. These hips are very stiff, but they have ratchets. So, let's see. Okay. The knee seems to be alright. No issue there. No mismolds on the knee, or ankles rather. Yeah, that seems fine. Arms, no issues with the arms. Bicep, shoulder, yeah, nothing else here seems all that bad. Although I do feel like the butterfly joint is a lot more restrictive actually. Maybe it's because this is a new upper torso. The cutouts do seem a bit different. This one has a more sharper cut towards the top here, whereas this one's almost completely rounded. But it doesn't really get much. Like if I showed you this Spidey here, he gets a decent amount of back. It's not a lot, but it's something. This one I can't move back past that. So yeah, he gets a little bit more movement back. What about this arm? Nope, about the same on that arm. So maybe because of the new torso mold, that's an issue. But anyway, size comparisons time. Spider-Man here, the black suit, stands at just about 6 inches tall. Obviously, we've seen the No Way Home version in comparison, so there's that one. As you can see, he's rocking, this hand and the one fist. Those are the two hands that did not have the other with it, so if for some reason you got two of this guy, you could repaint those hands red and then put the silver back on, but that's not something I'm going to do. Let's see, next up here I got the Secret Wars black suit Spider-Man. They're about the same height. Actually, proportions are similar too, but he's more beefy. And last comparison here, you probably saw him, but here's Venom. Come and get him. Get with him. Venom. Yeah, they look good together. I do prefer the sheen on that one, but this one's more accurate to the movie. And if you wanted to, you could put this accessory on this Venom. It might be a tight squeeze, but you can do that, and that looks pretty cool. I do like that. I do like this figure. It's something it was one of my major wants ever since they revealed that guy. And he does look good on a shelf, but he still has the same issues as that prior figure with proportions and the line work, especially on the torso here, that not being a straight line, the wobbliness of the torso, the very tight joints, the joints that feel like they're about to break. He still has the same issues, which does suck. I didn't expect them to fix that. What I did expect them to fix was that head sculpt, because this is from Spider-Man 3, not No Way Home, whereas this one is. As much as I didn't like this head sculpt, being from the No Way Home wave, this is what it looked like in the movie, so I'm fine with it. But I might actually get a replacement head sculpt for this particular figure. Again, $30 price point. I do want to point something out real quick, though. So, the retro card, this guy, he came with, a head sculpt and 4 hands and that was 25 bucks. So are you telling me that 2 extra hands and this effects piece is worth $5? It's just not. Like, it's just not. So, again, the price point really does suck. I don't know if that was a tariff thing or if that's what, you know, they called this like a deluxe figure. It definitely doesn't feel deluxe. I mean, the paint's there for sure. I think the paint is good. You know, there is a bit of overspray, but the quality of the paint, I haven't noticed any major issues on mine. At least everything seems actually even better than this version. This one had the lines, like, you know, like look over here on this torso. You can see how bad that was, how splotchy, and it was missing in some spots. I haven't noticed any issue with, you know, missing paint here. Maybe some that's not as shiny, but it's still there, and it's still, you know, like, look at that. That's very good. Paint job is good on this figure compared to that one, at least. So they fixed that issue, but otherwise they didn't fix any of the other issues I had with that figure. So really, this is just up to you if you want the black suit. I wanted the black suit. It's, you know, something that was one of my dream Marvel Legends, and they finally made it. Does it suck? It's $30? Yes. But if you're willing to pay it, it is worth it. If you want to, play clearance chicken. But I would definitely get this figure if you're a big fan of the Raimi movies, big fan of the suit. And I would recommend getting a custom head sculpt and warming up those hip joints and then working them in so they're not so destructive. Like, just don't kick them forward. You can kick them to the side, but don't kick those legs forward. There's a good chance that they might snap, and that sucks. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the black suit Spidey figure. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace